This is part 6 of Bible time before the Gregorian calendar. Quick recap of parts 1 through 5. We've learned the history of the Roman calendars all the way back to the ancient Roman calendars and understood that these are lunar calendars based on the moon phases and cycles. We went in the scriptures and learned the moon phases and cycles, as well as the signs given to us from the moon to keep track of time from month to month. We've learned the signs that the moon gives us for the new moons and the Sabbaths, and now we are into the feast days. We've already covered Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, and First Fruits. Now let's get to the rest of the feast days. Picking back up at Leviticus chapter 23, verses 23 through 24. It reads, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, ye shall have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation." Here is the 1st day of the 7th month, so here is our sign for this feast, the new moon. Let's get Psalms 81 and 3 through 4. A cool precept for this feast. It says, "Blow up the trump in the new moon, in the time appointed, our solemn feast day. For this was a statute for Israel, and a law of the God of Jacob." So there's blowing of trumpets, and there's our sign, the new moon. Getting back to Leviticus 23, let's get verses 26 and 27. It reads, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord." So, we know that the first Sabbath is on the 8th day of the month, and here is our sign, the half moon on the right. This particular feast, Day of Atonement, is on the 10th day of the month. That's 2 days after the first Sabbath. So for this 7th month, that makes the second working day of the second week, not a working day, but our Day of Atonement unto the Lord. This brings us to the last feast day in Leviticus 23. Let's get verse 34. It reads, "Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord." So we know that just like Feast of Unleavened Bread in the first month, this Feast of Tabernacles is on the 15th day, the second Shabbat, and here's our sign, our full moon. It's a 7-day feast, and it goes from Sabbath to Sabbath. This Feast of Tabernacles is also known as the Feast of Ingathering, and here's our precept for that. Leviticus 23 and 39 reads, "Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the 1st day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath." So this 15th day, the second Sabbath of the month, is day 1. You count out your 6 working days, that's 7 days, and then you got your 3rd Sabbath of the month to close it out. That's day 8, as the Lord explains in his scripture. These are all of the feasts of Leviticus 23, and these are the signs from the moon of the feasts. Now stay tuned for part 7. We're going to go into the scriptures and understand how the sun and the stars serve us in observing time. Shalom.